with the with growing your YouTube channel, and it's great having an alternative source of income, and that's great, man. I'm glad for you, and like I said, I'm just starting out on YouTube, but I've been truck driving for a long time, but I'm just mainly doing it to stay in touch with friends and family through YouTube, so they can see what I'm doing, where I'm going, and everything else. And then if other people want to watch and everything, get a little bit of entertainment out of it as well.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's great to do.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, well, it was good talking with you, brother. You stay safe out there. We'll talk to you again soon, all right?
All right, thank you.
Later, brother. Actually, yeah, hey, sorry about that. We froze up there for a second. I don't know why that shit happens every now and then, but we froze up. We still had audio, but so we're back. Actually, we are going to be posting a new shirt here in 15 minutes on the Teespring Little Guy Show website. So stay tuned. As soon as I get the confirmation, I will show it to you guys. Get ready for that. But the phone lines are still open, 561-501-1683. So yeah, call in, talk shit, whatever you want to do. It's open. Let's do it. No, I'm using the, it's not the hotspot. I'm not using the hotspot. I'm using the regular data, and I got a good signal. It's just that sometimes the damn video likes to freeze. I don't know what's up, Oof. I always fuck that guy's name up. Oof Mimi. I always fuck his name up. I apologize, but he's here. What's up, brother? How you doing? Shit. So many comments coming in. Do you have a little guy show? I just live feed. One time was stuff for sale. Where can we find it? What do you mean? I have the YouTube channel here. I have the Instagram, the Facebook. I have a Patreon set up for people that want to support the channel and stuff. So yeah, so all the links are in the description box below. The only link I don't have in the description box below is the Teespring. It's teespring.com/stores/The Little Guy Show, and in between the words The Little Guy Show, there's a dash, a straight line dash. So go check out the t-shirts if you want. That's the way I'm going to be doing t-shirts from now on. It's easier that way for everybody. It's cheaper. That way they can pick what they want, and that's it. So yeah. The phone number to call in is 561-501-1683. If you want to call in, that's the number to call in, by the way. Yeah, I heard about the truckers feeding the homeless thing. That's pretty cool stuff. I heard about that. 1-800-NO-PETE. That's right. No Pete yet. Hold on, we got Shadow Wolf calling in.
Call from
Shadow Wolf.
To accept, press 1.
What's up, Shadow Wolf? How you doing, brother?
Good evening or good morning to you and your audience there, Mr. Little Guy. How you be doing, my little friend?
I'm doing good, my friend. How are you?
Oh, I'm awesome. I'm so awesome, man. I'm like a tick on a damn dog, man. I'm just having so much fun, you know what I mean?
How's that truck of yours doing? I heard you got some repairs done to it the other day.
Yeah, I had to grease it up, try to fix an air leak that they ain't figured out. Nobody can figure it out. It's a ghost leak, man. But the Templar's doing fine. She's old. It's old. It's doing fine.
That's what's up, man. That is what's up.
Hey, well, you got a truck that's up, too. Speaking of trucks, little guy, don't think, hey, the nose will come.
Yes.
The nose will come.
I know it
and
will.
And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
That's why I'm not worried about it. I am not worried about it, you know, and there's other people out there saying what they want to say, and that's fine, you know, but it's just a matter of time, you know, and that's all there is to it. I mean, like I had said last time we talked about it, There was there was an option for me to go and finance it myself, but I was told not to worry about that. I was told I was going to get assistance from the company that I'm with, just like I got the Volvo. I'm going to be able to get the Peterbilt, you know, so that's why I didn't go out and purchase it myself. So, but yeah,
hey,
it's coming.
It's coming. It just right now is maybe not the time. You know what I mean?
I know
when
exactly.
that time clicks, you'll be smiling like a Chester cat, you know, big old grin on your face. You'll be cruising down the road on a low rider seat, and the snacks will be smoking.
That's right, man. That's
It'll
right.
happen.
It's all about being patient. You know, you got to be patient. So
you gotta be patient.
That's
you know,
right.
Took me a couple of years to get the Templar together. I'm serious. Once I set my seat, ass in the seat of that, it'll take time. But I wanted to call in and just say good evening, and I'd like to say something, kind of, you know, put a little burr under my saddle. That fella there talking about the military, I gotta say something.
Go
You know,
ahead.
he said the military don't put a gun to your head. Well, they don't. They don't. But in my day, when you came in, when you got that call, and you got that card in the mail, it wasn't a gun they put to your head.
Shit.
It was, you get that hamburger and you get on that airplane,
That's right.
or the sheriff's right over there.
Yeah,
Which one of the two do you want to do?
They weren't putting
Okay.
they weren't putting guns to your head. They were putting handcuffs to your hands.
Yeah, and that's a fact, Jack.
Yeah.
And if I could have got out the door quick enough, but they had all them suckers chained up, you know, them push arm doors at the courthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had them chained up. There's one in and one out, man. And I would have went to Canada. I would have went to Canada, up to Saskatchewan. You know, they accepted us up there. They had helped us become Canadians. But I'm proud I went through the other door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
am I.
I'm
So
proud.
am I, man. You know, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that, you know, have their opinions about the military, the government, the police, and, you know, it's a crazy world we live in right now. It really is, you know?
Yeah, it sure is. But reference to King Daraj, you know, he can speak his mind. He can say and feel what he wants to. But a country, I'm going to say something that people can wrap their head around it a little bit. A country strength, a country's might is its military.
Yeah.
With all the other nations on this planet, their military is their strength, and it makes the country. Whether it's a conscripted military or a volunteer military.
This is a true
You
statement.
you can't hate on that.
This is a true
You
statement.
can't. Or if you hate on your military, you hate the country that you live in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you get. You know, people wrap their heads around that a little bit. All great nations throughout history have had great militaries.
Yep.
All the way back to the Roman days. Look at their military.
Yeah, without
Look at the Egyptians. And even before that, you know. Yeah, man. Britain had a great military. Spain had a great military.
Without a great military, you know, it's kind of like playing chess, man. You got to have the right pieces on the board to be a contender, you know. And the military, having a good military is like having, you know, your rook and your bishop, and you know, without them, you can't do shit on a chess game, you know.
You ain't gonna have a country. You ain't got your military.
That's right. That is damn right.
But and the military gave people like Mr. Daraj the right to feel and think and say publicly the way he feels.
Yes.
If you know what I'm saying.
No,
Our military.
I do.
You go to China and you say some shit like that. You may not be around, well, you might be around, but you're gonna be someplace you don't want to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know. So anyway, more power to Mr. Garage. At least he stands up for what he feels and believes in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, you got to stand up for what you believe in, whether, you know, people are going to like it or not. Simple as that.
Yeah, simple as that, bro. Simple as that. But I love our military, and I'd have nothing but love for every man and woman in there. You know what I'm saying? They're doing a good thing.
That's
a hard thing, too, for little or no recognition.
That's right.
There's no doubt.
That's damn right.
No doubt there, man. And the other caller, Mr. Primetime Poster Child out there. Holy shit, man. He ought to go down there and see that recruiting office and get him some free shit, man. Your last caller talking about Prime.
Oh, my gosh.
He'll learn. He'll learn, man. But it is a good company. Prime's a good company, no doubt.
It sure is. That's for damn sure, so.
You're damn right. You can start at Prime and end up owning a fleet if you want to. But I ain't no Primetime Poster Child. But we get off that company business. You're having such a great time on your show tonight. I appreciate you letting me in there. And more power to you guys on that T-shirt thing, man.
Yeah, you know,
to you on that.
We just added a new T-shirt about 2 seconds ago. It's got a bunch of cool sayings on it and shit. Let me pull it up here real quick. See if I can pull it up, show everybody. I know you guys aren't going to be able to see the words and stuff that are on here, but if you go to the website, you'll be able to see all of the different funny, goofy shit that's on there. So, but yeah,
man.
But yeah.
I can't see it, but I ain't got my phone on, man. Hey, let's see. You got like 1,000 people watching this thing, I guess. I don't know, man. You're so popular. Why don't everybody give the little guy a thumbs up or give him a thumbs down twice? You know, you're watching his show. That gives some respect out there, right there, little guy.
There's only 72 people in here, or 73, excuse me. But yeah, you know.
Oh, that's plenty, man. That's plenty. Hell, when I go live, I only get like a -3 or 4, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, shit, Jerry.
I think it's awesome when I get a -5. I know I'm doing the right thing.
-5.
But anyway, hey, little, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'll talk to you soon, Jerry. You be good out there, all right?
Okay, yeah, I was going to try to hang up the phone. You be good, little guy. You be safe out there in that Volvo. She still's kicking and rocking and looking good to me and to each and every one of your people there that are listening and watch your show later. Lord bless each and every one of them and be safe. We'll check you come later. Shadow Wolf is doing his thing and I'm gone.
Later, Shadow Wolf. Oh, and I wanted to say real quick before I take the next caller. It's really funny. It's really funny. You guys remember back a couple of months ago, we had the gay Volvo with the gay stickers and the gay vape stuff. Remember? My buddy Will was like, "Oh, I'm fucking gay with the gay Volvo, the gay vapes." Who's vaping again now? That's right. Debbie the Time Life Operator, Mr. William Kling himself, is vaping again, which is great because he stopped smoking again, which is great for him. But he is vaping again, so he is back on the gay vaping train with the rest of us. So big shout out to the gay vapors.
Call from
President Trump.
to accept, press 1. To send voicemail.
Yeah, hi, you're live on Table Talk. Who's this?
Hi, little guy. This is President Trump of the United States of America. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing great this afternoon. How are you?
Well, you know, I'm keeping busy.
That's a good thing. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I would like to talk about some of your viewers with respects to Traveloco. What I would like to know is, seems like Traveloco is a very hot topic yet once again.
Okay.
Mainly because talking with Selena and her husband Jeremy had just left Traveloco within the last few days. So there's a lot of speculation in their situation. Now,
As far as what, though?
I said that to say this. I noticed on different YouTube channels, when people talk about Travel Loco, there are a lot of people that put comments in there and pretty much dogging on Travel Loco. And I would like to ask your viewers the questions. Number one, the people that have those opinions, do they work there? Have they worked there? Are they still working there? And also, I would like to know, what's the basis for their opinions and the foundations and stuff? Because it seems like everybody's talking about it again.
I'll give you the answer to that one. It's just like anything else in life in general these days. Everybody has an opinion about something, and 99% of the time they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Exactly.
And they make comments and they say this, they say that, and 99% of those people had not experienced it or don't know what they're talking about, but they want to be heard. It's a free country and they can say whatever they want. It's just like everybody talking shit about me not getting a Peterbilt. Well, eventually that will happen, and when that time comes, they're gonna have to come up with something else to say, because all of the shit that they were talking, he's never gonna get it, bullshit, it's blah 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 blah. Well, then when that happens, it's just like anything else, they're gonna have to come up with something to say. So because Jeremy and Selena quit and went back to the Landstar, automatically people are gonna look at Travel Loco and go, oh well, how did Travel Loco screw up to where Jeremy and Selena left? Well, I worked at Travel Loco. I got nothing bad to say about Travel Loco. The only thing, from what I understand, why Jeremy and Selena left is because Travel Loco doesn't work with all of the brokers on the load boards.
That was one reason, yes.
Yeah, so...
But they said they wasn't making any money, and, from their video that they put out, last couple videos, they also said there wasn't a lot of team freight. I've also saw people say that they ran a lot of dead freight areas, which is a big problem. Everybody knows the spot market right now is rough.
Yeah.
But just like the other caller that mentioned something a while ago, it's every load out there is not a shitty load. It's like you said, you got to be willing to work for it. There are still good rates out there.
Yeah, it's sometimes.
So for people to say, "Oh, well, the market's crap and you can't make no money," I just cannot accept that.
Well, yeah, because sometimes you got to take a shitty load to get to a better area. Blah 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 blah. And I don't know Jeremy and Selena's personal information, but when you tie in the fact of the spot market being in the can right now, and then on top of it, them not being able to run to their full potential, with not being able to use all the brokers, and then on top of the third thing, not being a lot of team freight out there, it's just like a trifecta of failure. So I don't have anything really bad to say about either one of them. They're good people. I watch their videos just like everybody else. But I will say that I think they left a little prematurely. They were only there for 4 months. But the other thing is, too, I'm going to put this information out here because nobody else does. When these people on any YouTuber channel, it doesn't matter, you rarely find people to put their numbers out there. You do have a couple that do and will, yes. But a lot of people, when they voice an opinion and they try to put out the good stuff about their companies, they don't put out the numbers. I'm going to tell you something about Travel Loco, and this is something that I have seen with my own eyes that's given to me by a driver himself. Okay. Because everybody says, go to the driver. Don't ask the company, go to the drivers. Right.
I know a driver that's there at Travel Loco right now today, goes home, just about every weekend. And I saw his weekly numbers, his monthly numbers, and his year-to-date numbers. And he's pulling a dry van. And he took home, netted. I'm not talking about a gross number, I'm talking about a net number. $106,000.
For the year.
In his pocket. For the year.
Yeah,
yes.
you know, and look, I'll be honest with you. When I was working at Traveloco and my truck was working, you know, when I got rid of the green truck and got the red truck, I ran that truck hardcore for a month and like a week, like 5 weeks, and I did very well. You know, I took some crappy loads here and there, you know, to get to certain, you know, areas, but I did fine. But that was back then. You know, right now with the spot market being the way it is, I'm not saying it's impossible, because it's not. Because there's still people doing it, obviously, and they're doing fine. You just have to have the knowledge, and you have to be willing to take some of those shitty loads in order. Because like, there's some people that say, I'm not even going to start my truck for anything less than $1.50 a mile. Well, that's fine if that's what you want to do, but then don't piss and moan about freight being shitty, you know, because sometimes you got to go with the flow sometimes. You just have to go with the flow, so.
Well, you got to run smart. I mean, in today's industry, there's number one, we're dealing with a broken industry as it is. That's just number one. The second thing is you got to know how to run smart, and if you don't know how to run smart, you can lose your business out here. They've always said the industry is a dog-eat-dog world. It will spit you up and chew you out. Or chew you up, spit you out. That's what I meant.
I don't even think it's a matter of running smart these days. I think it's just being consistent. Yes, that's part of it. Because of the way the rates are, you know, like I said, you got to be willing to take some of those shitty loads, even if it's, you know, 2 in a row, 3 in a row, you know, to keep moving, you know, because eventually it'll swing back around just like it always does. It's just a matter of what are you willing to do, you know, simple as that. So, but yeah, I appreciate you calling in, and we'll talk to you again soon next time.
Real quick before I just want to say I thank you for taking my call, and I really like the new thing you're doing here. I think, as far as I know, you're the first YouTuber to do something like this. It's like an actual, you know, call-in show, not just a one-time day thing. But definitely like what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about the Peterbilt truck. It'll come around like the other caller said.
Yep.
You know, it'll come when it's time for it to come.
Yep, you're exactly right. You're exactly right.
All right, buddy. Well, listen, I won't hold up you. Call us some more, and have a good night, and we'll keep watching.
Talk to you soon, brother. Be safe out there.
All right, buddy.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's got a point there, you know. But it just goes back to what I was saying before. People are going to talk shit, you know, just to talk shit. So, I don't know if there's anybody in here ear hustling. If you want to call in and talk shit, the number's 561-501-1683. Please call the number and talk some shit. I would love to spicing this up a little bit. Add a little just sprinkle a little But, you know, most people, I don't know. Somebody said that Will was watching, but I don't know, but he hasn't called yet. Usually he would call in. Usually he does, but he hasn't called in. Maybe he's busy. I don't know. It's Friday night. You know, who knows what he could be doing. I'm freaking tired. I've been up since freaking 2 o'clock in the morning. I should be in bed. Anybody else want to call in before I shut this shit down? Because I'm freaking exhausted. We'll do this again tomorrow, probably, when I have some more energy. Let me go back over here and shut these damn phones off. Google Voice, settings. Oh wait, there's a call coming in. Let's take this last call.
Call from
Trucker, Venom State.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
What's up? You're live on Table Talk. What do you want to talk about?
How are you doing today there, little guy?
I'm hanging in there. What's up with you?
Just driving through the dreaded I-10 in California.
Oof.
Don't remind me.
Oof. Where at though in California on the 10? Are you in the city or are you out in the weeds?
I'm sorry?
Are you out in the weeds or are you in the city?
I'm out in there with the weeds. I'm in Desert Center, California, thank God.
That's much better than being in the city, so you're good.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about, like, you've always been talking about hopefully getting that Peterbilt.
Right.
And I've always been trying to figure out if I wanted to join in the whole owner-operator division, and there's so many other drivers saying, oh, you should get a Peterbilt, you should get a Volvo, Freightliner. I don't know what to pick.
Well, you got to pick what you look. When it comes down to, and I've done lease. I've done lease for a while now, and you know, being a lease driver, you're just a glorified owner-operator because you're making the payments on the truck, you're paying the insurance, you're paying the taxes, you're paying the fuel, everything. So
yeah,
if you have the opportunity to do a lease purchase like I'm doing, I recommend getting what you want, whether it's a Volvo or Peterbilt or Freightliner or whatever. And I know what I want. You know, I got the Volvo because, you know, I not that I don't like the Volvo, I just like the Peterbilt better. You know, and
right.
It's just, you know, back then when it's been a mess. Let's leave it at that. But now that I have the option to get the Peterbilt, I'm gonna get a Peterbilt. Simple as that. And yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice fuel mileage and space inside the truck for having the truck that I want, because, you know, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like riding a motorcycle or something like that, you know. Having something that you really enjoy driving and operating, it does something to you, you know. And I still haven't even driven a long-nosed Peterbilt yet. But I know, I got this feeling, this gut feeling, you know, you sit in that seat, look across that hood, and you got that gear shifter sitting up here. It just does something to you, you know? So
I know. I've been driven automatic, like, ever since I was with Swift. Don't butt me on that. And with my current company, which you've been a part of, Night Transportation.
Yeah, they got nothing but automatics mostly.
Yeah.
My Volvo's an automatic, and you know, it drives great. It drives like a car, but it's fucking boring. It's, you know.
It is.
Maybe when I'm like, you know, 20 years down the road and my legs are shot and I don't want to shift gears anymore, maybe then. But, you know, right now I'm still young enough to where I got to get my jollies, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the only other reason I don't like the Volvo is because of the service. You know, the parts are expensive, service sucks, you know, and I'm paying top dollar for a truck that I just, you know, I can't have any fun with, you know.
Right, because the Volvo was originally foreign, if I'm correct.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you can't do much to a Volvo to make it look good, you know. I thought.
I hear you.
You know, I mean, not that it doesn't look good now, but it's like, it's the kid in me. It's the immature kid in me that wants to have the truck that I want. So, who knows? Maybe I'll get the Peterbilt, you know, I'll dress it all up, pay it off, you know, and then I'll go back to a Freightliner or something. But I'll never go back to, well, I don't want to say never, but I'm done with the Volvo. After
you never know what it's going to hold for you.
Yeah, I'm done
and also,
done with the Volvos.
And by the way, what type of vape do you use in the tank?
I just got this new setup here. It's the Vupu Drag. It's a special edition with the black and white. And the tank that I bought with it is the TFV, the Baby Beast with the mesh coils. And then the other one that I have is this. This is pretty old. I've had this for a while. This is the Tesla 6 Punk 220 with the Horizon Falcon tank with the mesh coils, and it gets down pretty good too, actually.
Not bad. On me, I've got the T-Priv 3 with the turbo battery feature. I mean, it's heavy, but it's working.
Oh yeah, I had that one. I had that one.
I've got the brand. Go ahead.
I had that one for a while and it broke on me, the damn thing. I don't know what happened.
Right, and thankfully I got my new tank, which is actually a brand new tank that just came out called the Falcon King.
The King?
Falcon, as in the bird.
Yeah, that's this tank here. That's the one I was just telling you about. I got the same thing. It's fucking awesome. I love it.
Okay.
I love that tank. By Horizon Tank.
I can't complain either. Well, I do appreciate you taking my call. I'll definitely try to see if I can purchase some of your merchandise down the road, and I'll definitely post it on my Instagram, and hopefully you guys get a chance to see it.
Yeah, man, just tag me, that's all.
All right.
All right, brother, you be safe out there.
All right, and I'll try next time not to spit out the window and say I have AIDS at another hooker.
Okay. All right, bro, be good.
Bye.
Wow. Wow. All right, I'm shutting the phone lines down for now. I always forget. It's been so long since I've done table talk. There we go. Do not disturb. All right. Anyway, so we'll do this again tomorrow night probably. So stay tuned for tomorrow night. Make sure you check out the. I gotta put it in the description box. I'll do it tomorrow when I get the laptop up. It's teespring.com/stores/The Little Guy Show, and in between the words there's a dash. So go check out the Teespring website if you want to buy shirts. I still have some of the old shirts that I was selling. Probably just going to give those away. But the way we're going to do shirts from now on is the way you're going to see it over there on Teespring. So go check it out. Check out the, the Patreon if you want to support the channel. All that good stuff. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night.